Hi all and welcome back to my channel of an everyday life in Aspie. As promised, I'm going to do a quick update for you all based on my happenings of what my future plans are for the channel, as well as just hopefully this year of year 2019, so that you can get a lowdown, so that hopefully in any way you can support me in either watching or what have you while I'm sharing these with you. So there's just a few things I want to get out there for you all today, and one of which is obviously, as I mentioned last year, was based on my website designing and whatnot, and hopefully hosting it and what have you. That's on hold at the moment, so I still, just as a heads up, got the website addressed as aspieanswers.com, https://aspieanswers.com, so that if you're interested in that, you know, I'll let you know if in future later to date when that does happen of hosting the website. Next one on the list, as you're aware, as I said in one of my videos, is at the moment the Patreon account that I have set up and now live with all these different gifts to give back to you as a community for support, like supporting me and my future causes, as well as the future projects that will hopefully come to life for anyone that may be interested. So for those of you who are new and just landed on my page, Patreon is like a large crowdfunding source that helps creators like me that advocates, educate you or entertain you, or whatever main aim that they do for their channel, to get some financial assistance through you, big or small, regardless. So as I said, you can come over to my Patreon account, which I'll link the video where you can find me, and you'll see the sum of the tires and whatnot that should match your budget if you do decide to donate for my future causes and projects. And to say this, I just want to make a quick shout out to Michael for the very first Patreon that has come on board to support me, and hopefully in saying this that we can make this a better platform and whatnot for these future videos and more. Maybe you're also wondering, just a quick update about, you know, what my main focus here of the, you know, where the money will go towards once you donate. Obviously it will help me with getting better recording equipment instead of relying on my phone all the time, so it'll be part of that, and part of it also will cover the cost of, if I reach enough, will pay some of the bills of my stuff that I need for traveling and what have you, so that when I travel around that it will cover the cost of my accommodation, my, you know, destination, be it if I'm doing it via plane, train, whatever mode of transport and whatnot. And then saying this, hopefully maybe in the near future, as I said, maybe to get out of New Zealand and go further abroad to meet some of the fellow supporters who has been supporting me. Also, in saying this, some of the percentage of the money that I raise through based on what I'm doing right now, some of it will go to a organisation of my choice or charity of my choice that I support the cause for, be it mental health or autism here in New Zealand. I've got a merch store that's now up and running, as you maybe have heard from some people that has, you know, helped me by, you know, shouting my channel. So obviously the spreadsheet is done and dusted. I've managed to get back in, finally. Only thing is, I'm trying to design up a banner for my marketplace section of that website of mine, and I'm hoping to get that done as soon as possible. In saying this, I'm hoping to get some of the merch ready for Autism Awareness Month this April, be it if it's going to be a hoodie, t-shirt and whatnot, as well as, in saying this, some of the stuff like the badges and pins that I have illustrated in my Patreon account will be as a little thank you token for supporting me, and if you're liking them, basically let me know. And in saying this, also in that merch designing process that I'm hoping to do of badges and pins, I want to reach out to you guys right now that are watching, that what do you want to see of those badges and pins? You know, do you want just one set of a jigsaw puzzle piece, or do you want it as a set of 4 joined together? And in saying this, another one I'm hoping to do is like a love heart with jigsaw puzzle pieces with 2 hands trying to formate right now as a form of inclusion and acceptance. Another one I was thinking of is a jigsaw puzzle pieces inside of a butterfly or an infinity symbol. So if you want to vote for any of these, because as I said, I'm going to create a poll on my personal page as well as on my social medias soon based on these design ideas, so that we can get the ball rolling before Autism Awareness Month comes and goes again, so we can, you know, get this going. So also in saying this, also in with that, hopefully you'll just have to keep an eye out with these surveys, be it if it's going to be through Twitter, Facebook, and my usual Instagram account. Another thing is, at the moment, I'm thinking on changing up my logo pretty much, or just my profile picture on YouTube itself, so to speak, and I'm thinking on either creating it as a photo of me, like either animatic, you know, animation wise, or like realistic kind of thing. So I'm balancing between the two here, and in saying this, I'm hoping to maybe get your guys' opinion. Again, that will be another set of polls for you to answer, to include you guys, because it's all giving back to you one way or another. And in saying this also, basically, I was thinking at the end of the day, even though you may have known me for the avatar as a form of my branding, I will have to leave it on my banner, you know, on the social media platforms I'm on that you may have seen. But in the meantime, I'm thinking also as another form of branding to recognize me is maybe butterflies with the full different color wings. If you like that idea, let me know also. And another thing to put up there for you guys is my advertising based on, you know, my merch, the channel, the Patreon, my, you know, what have you, as well as maybe about the merch store and everything else, which maybe I could hopefully get some helping hand with that, so that we can get the ball rolling to get everything done and dusted, which I might do it through Fiverr. I might reach out again through the Facebook groups if any of you are designers, or even through Discord that I'm in, just to let me know. So another thing is also, just as a heads up, I want to bring out is the videos that I've been saying about so many times before for future projects, and just hopefully as an ongoing thing. One of which, if anyone of you are interested, is like the questions about you and your condition as an icebreaker. If you're interested in doing that, let me know in the comment section below. As well as in saying this, I'll just give you a brief overview for this first one. Is obviously, if you've seen some of the videos that I've done with some past YouTubers, you know, all I need from you is answering a series of questions. Edit them out. You can do it as you wish with music or what have you. Make sure also, in saying this, basically to allow me to know what the name of the condition you're doing, even if you want to do them as separate videos. If you want to do several, that's cool by me, because it's more about raising awareness and understanding of these conditions that we're doing. And in saying this also about that, you know, if you do it, upload it unlisted and let me know the channel link so I can download it, and give me within 48 hours to reach that video to, you know, download it and put into my folder, so we can, you know, do more of these. And in saying this also, there's another one that I'm hoping to do in the near future, is documentary based like videos that will just branch out more into about your conditions, be it autism or mental health especially. And in saying this, based on that, it will be different variety of questions you can ask about, which I'll obviously link in the description below, what you need to answer and whatnot. Or if you're interested, let me know via, you know, commenting below or PMing me through my social medias that is listed below. And in saying this also, based on this, you may have seen one already that I just started with, the very first one, which is by Lydia, which I'll link in the channel description of hers, as well as the video itself, to give you guys a fair idea, understanding of it all, so that, you know, we can get that ball running. Another thing I was thinking of sometime this year as a collab idea is writing a thank you letter to yourselves, because as we know, we obviously get really hard on ourselves being negative, and then sometimes we be negative to each other. So I'm all about building each other up and supporting one another, as you know, advocating and mentoring you guys, as well as educating you guys. Hopefully we can just have a bit of fun along the way. And in saying this, I would like to try and get that one going in sometime, which I'll, like I said, I'll post it in the Facebook groups of this and more of these video collab ideas. And in saying this also, basically in saying this, that if you do decide to want to do a letter for yourself, make sure it's no longer than, for yourself, no longer than 1 or 2 minutes tops, if you can, or even 3 minutes roughly, so that hopefully I can involve as many people I can. And if I get a good response, I don't know, we could do it as a part 2. So if you miss out on the first one, don't forever fret. I'm hoping to just maybe do another one later on if we do. And then saying this also as another idea for the future videos, or this year especially, to build each other up and motivate one another, is all about, you know, what does such and such mean to you. So since we're during Valentine's Day, even though hopefully it's not going to be as of late if you're watching this now, that if you're interested in doing that one, just, you know, let me know in your own words what love means to you, and send it to me. Make sure it's only like a 30-second clip so that it can hopefully fit into my, you know, pen box, or also just again upload it unlisted and whatnot so that we can get that one running. And in saying this, on the other what does such and such mean, the other topics I'm looking at into for these series are basically, what does beauty mean to you, what does basically success mean to you, what does friendship mean to you, what does friends mean to you, what does success mean to you, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in any of those topics, when hopefully I can space them out in this year especially, so that I can take a break from, you know, my mental health videos or autism related videos through the year, let me know. I know this is a bit, you know, out of whack, but I'm just hoping, as I said, to get this ball rolling as much as possible. So this quickly ends hopefully a real short brief overview of what I'm hoping to do. So just keep it on a lookout via my Instagram, Twitter, my Facebook pages, and everywhere else while I'm posting all these information, so that we can actually support one another and make our year bigger and better than maybe last year if we'd had a bad running. So don't forget, guys, thanks for support, thanks for watching. Don't forget also, as I said, that the links will be in the description as well as on the screen where to find me about the Patreon and the merch store. So if you're into any of that as well, just feel free to visit that. And as I said before, also feel free to share these videos around, because this is important to me, because this is where I lie with my passions, and I want to make this a reality as much as possible. Without your support, obviously this wouldn't be, you know, done possible. So no further ado, guys, thanks for support, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.